Hi guys,
Hello people.
I'm Milena,
Lola.
and we're watching the 4th episode of Vinland Saga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today is an incredibly gloomy day, and we have just before this started watching Band of Brothers, which again, they're in fucking war. So the transition from that to now this seems
perfect.
suitable.
Makes sense. Literally, I didn't know where your
Just like
sentence
incredibly
was going.
suitable.
It literally makes sense.
No, do you think it was going like, now we can relax? No. Now we're entering into not a war, but a battle. But a death sentence. But
yes, but in this show there will be many wars. So technically...
Sure. But I'm talking like specifically
sense.
this episode.
I have no idea what exactly is going to happen in this episode.
I don't know either.
I have no idea what exactly going to happen, how they're going to kill Thor's. I guess the guy is going to kill him. I just have no idea.
Oh my God, there were like
is that going to be...
They'll tell us how it's pronounced. And I remembered, but then I forgot.
Yeah, I don't know.
Called, it's not that, but like...
Yeah, I don't know if like it's gonna be agreement between him and Thor's or what's gonna happen there. That part I have no idea.
I mean, we ended up on a cliffhanger basically. We end up on they have come to an island and they have been sort of trapped by the Vikings of the guy Askell. When I see the name, maybe I'll remember it. And Thor's went on their ship and basically knocked out nearly every single one of them. And so now he is facing him, the goatee guy. And I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I don't know, if it's arm-to-arm combat, it does not seem to me like anyone can take Thor's on.
Yeah.
It doesn't even seem to me like that guy's could take him on. But we don't know anything about him. And like, plus Floki came to him specifically, to ask him to kill Thor's. So, like, I would assume that he is capable. Now, I would assume that he is capable because he is smart. I don't know if his, like, forte is fighting.
That's what I think, yeah.
It seemed to me like his forte is his brains.
And I think it would not be the first time that he killed someone because of an order. You know what I mean? I think Floki knew why he was coming to him.
Yeah.
And I really don't think it's just because of the capability in battle. It just doesn't seem that way.
The thing is, like, if the guy is smart, and I do think he is smart, he should know that, like, if we are talking arm-to-arm combat, you will not be able to take him on.
Yeah, I think so.
But what you can do is threaten him. Like, you can see that he cares about the people that he came with. Like, he has a son. It would be very easy to tell him, look, have to kill you. Sorry, it's the part of the job. And like, I can't really kill you because you're gonna kill me before I do it. But you can't kill me before I harm someone else. And the rest of the people there, besides Leaf, are children. So I don't think Thor's is gonna want anyone harmed. I mean, especially Thorfinn, but like anyone.
Even though, honestly, I do believe that Thor's would win this fight. Like, he knocked half of them on the floor.
Oh, no, that's what I'm saying.
Really
I don't think anyone can take him on, actually.
Like, all of them together, I think he would... I mean, he was here this close to just putting them all on the ground.
Yeah.
The only thing that I think the show is gonna go down, maybe down that path, to threaten him with somebody, and that's when he wouldn't want to risk it. But, like, I'm not sure.
I mean, yes, that is the only way I can see this happening because it doesn't seem like anyone can take him on.
Yeah.
So, like, how else are you gonna have him killed?
Trick him somehow. That's also
trick him.
To me.
Just like, invite him to the shores.
Yeah,
catch him off guard.
That's what I want to say. Like, to me, that's also like, make some deal with him for him only to come with you or something like that. Him not 100% knowing that he's gonna die, and then you stab him from the back.
Yeah.
Something like that.
It has to be, let's say sketchy. Like, it can't be just like, oh, let's fight and we'll kill you. Like, that's not gonna happen because I think Thor's could take them on.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have to see that. I don't know if this is gonna be in this episode or like in the next few. I don't know. like, I don't know, depends on which route we're gonna take. Like, if he's gonna, let's say, make a deal with him that Thor doesn't necessarily know what's gonna happen, and then he stabs him in the back, then it's gonna be a few episodes. But if he threatens him with like, oh, well, look, either I kill you or I kill someone else, that could be done in this episode.
Yeah.
So I don't know what exactly I'm preparing for.
Maybe
here.
He also has more men up there.
I mean, he does. He does
and
have
if
more
he
men.
does, he can say like, I'm gonna kill them with bow and arrow. Bow and arrow?
Bow, yeah. I don't know. I feel like as cold, whatever. I feel like he wouldn't kill him now immediately. Like, I think he's kind of maybe fascinated by him.
Yeah.
So like, I feel like they would go to shore and like maybe have a talk, and then after that, somehow,
yeah,
God knows how. But look, it's not gonna be pleasant. It's just like, I want to get it over with.
Honestly, I would
because it's coming, and I know
also,
it's coming, and I just want to see how it happens, so that like so that I know what am I like preparing myself for the rest of the show. Like, what is gonna be the emotional trauma there.
Honestly, like, yes, I want it to get over it, but like the most of all that I want to get over it was aftermath, the first aftermath of that, but like okay, then yeah. I feel like the aftermath is gonna last for episodes and episodes, so like I don't even want to get it over with, because I think the worst is yet to come after he dies.
I am sure the worst is yet to come,
and then
but like this is the first thing that I know is gonna happen. Afterwards it's just gonna be like this, let's say, emotional trauma for Thorfinn. Then they're gonna be yes, it is. But this is gonna be like a death that we need to see how it happens, so that we know how Thorfinn, I guess,
honestly,
grows
I'm
up and what way he grows
with my
up.
theory.
Of what?
Well, that's what is gonna happen afterwards. It's just gonna be horrible.
I mean that is not a theory. That nearly seems like confirmation that like it's just gonna be bad afterwards, because like how can it be good when you think about it? It's a child that's gonna want to go to war. How can that in any case scenario be a good thing? It will never be a good thing. So we are preparing for the worst.
Yes,
but I just wanna see how it happens, because
I don't
like
think
this
it's gonna be in this episode.
I don't think so either.
No,
but like I would love for it to
be 2 or 3 episodes.
I mean, possibly, but like,
because I don't think he's gonna die. Like they're gonna make a deal and he's gonna go.
We might just know in this episode like in what manner he might die in the next few
because
couple,
I think
whatever.
Because considering that we know that like Thorfinn thinks that I think Thorfinn's gonna think his father died in a war. Or something. I mean,
I don't think Thorfinn can ever like think that called something killed his father and then he joins him. Like, I don't think that is ever gonna happen.
No, I'm just talking about like he thinks his father died in war, which means they have to separate.
Yeah.
Like he has to stay on the island, and Thorns has to go, and he's gonna die after he goes. Yeah. Like Thorfinn can't, like they can't just like now go on the shore and this one kills him. That's not happening. Yeah, no. So like
I can see him like going away and then dying. Yeah, but I feel like Thor's is gonna know that he's gonna die on that ship.
I'm not 100%.
I mean, I think maybe that's my wishful thinking, because I want him to know.
Me too, but like me too. I would want him to know, but I'm not sure. I think it would be even worse for me that he doesn't know. Yeah, that would be worse. That's why I'm hoping. And then I'm like, this show didn't start pleasantly. It's gonna go. You know what I mean? It started cruel immediately. So I have no idea what they're gonna do. I really am not sure. Yeah. Because I think the whatever his name is, I can call him he's gonna trick Thorns maybe somehow. I'm not sure.
Possibly.
That's what I'm afraid of.
I don't know what's the worst case scenario, how this is gonna go for me. I don't know.
To me, Thorns thinking he's going alone to fight this battle, and this one just
tricks
kills
him and kills him. Yeah,
that's the worst for me.
I actually think, yeah, sure.
So like,
but then that's not gonna happen in this episode.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I expect it to be
happen. Like this is only 20 fucking minutes.
6th like or something like that. Maybe even 6th one.
Well, great. Look, only one way to find out what happens in this one.
Let's play the episode.
Yeah. A true warrior. Huh? Does that sound like a last episode name for a character that dies? Warrior. Because it does.
Yeah, it does. He's gonna beat all of them, like every single one of them.
What a man.
Can't believe he's gonna
See,
I don't like you.
Don't get cocky. How can he not get cocky? Look at this. He's taking each and every single one of you down.
He literally broke your arm, maybe.
I mean, even still, he's not cocky. He's just aware of his abilities.
He's showing you that you should not attack them.
Well, he can just make him stop by bows and arrows until he heals up. But he wants to see, I think, what he's capable of. See, I think Bjorn might give him a bit of a fight.
Yeah, I thought so. It seemed like they...
Bjorn. Son of fucking Ragnar, really?
Only carries his name.
Oh my god, Bjorn's fucking unhinged. How about you do that to the guy that you're supposed to be fighting against? I can't imagine Bjorn being good in a battle. What is this?
He's like killing himself.
Oh. Let's do that to the other eye as well, because then he can see.
Close both of his eyes.
Oh my god, he doesn't even seem... He's not even flinching. Is that it? Is that all Bjorn has, even on mushrooms?
I can't believe he's gonna die.
Troll of... Yamcha. And you were so excited. See? This is what I'm talking about, boys. Just push that into fucking water. Push it.
Bjorn flying.
Yeah, you really think Thor's gonna let you take the kids?
Look at him.
I can't. Oh, ass call or whatever is smiling like, oh, this is fun because this is now like
challenge.
Yeah, he seems like the type that would like enjoy a challenge. See, that's just the face of a kid who's going like, I'm gonna go kill whoever killed my father, but like, it only makes sense if he doesn't think ass called or whatever. Maybe he wants to take Flocky. Like that would make sense. Is that him? Is that Thorfinn standing on a field of dead bodies?
Yeah.
Great. Oh, they're not pirates. See. God. Oh God, it's so easy to see his weakness. Huh. 貴様が勝てば好きにするがいい。俺が勝ったなら速やかに兵を引け。断るというのなら、貴様はわずか12人の奴隷を得るために、その3倍の部下を失うことになる。この決闘を受けよ。Could he be really good?
And he is training them later. So, like, could he die right now? Fighting him? Did we make such wrong predictions?
Wouldn't be the first time. It's not a duel until death, it's just... Massacred. What am I expecting?
I don't expect anything. I'm not expecting anything. I have no idea what's gonna happen.
It seems like he is like brute strength, But this one can be like, see things like this. He's fast. He's fucking fast. Really? They're strong in different aspects. Well, let's all kill him.
Did he win this fight but later get killed by surprise or something?
I mean, it's not good. I don't like it when we're at an advantage.
What are you talking, child?
No, look, once they kill him with such a happy look on your face. The thing is, he won't kill you. What?
He's gonna spare his fucking life.
I can't even be fucking happy. Oh my god, Thor has
he's
fucking
gonna
everything.
Spare
Like,
his fucking life,
it's not just brute strength,
and then
he
he's
has
gonna die
everything.
somehow.
I have no clue what's gonna happen.
この決闘は俺の勝ちだ。速やかに兵を引け。本当に強いな、トールズ。あんたなら一軍の大将も務まるだろう。それほどの腕がありながら、15年もアイスランドに。もったいないと思わんか。思わん。本当の戦士には、剣などいらぬ。俺たちの狩猟にならんか。
He's gonna trick you somehow.
I hate this. This is my worst case scenario.
Literally.
Why did you give me my worst case scenario?
He's gonna die in war.
I mean, he's not gonna fucking accept. Bjorn, don't do something stupid!
Are they gonna take the kid?
Fucking cowards. I'm so mad.
アシュラット、お前たちは決闘の作法を乱した。この勝負、俺の勝ちだ。どっちでもいいさ。俺の狙いはあんたの弾だ。分かってる。
I know.
Yeah, I thought he figured it out when he said
yeah, when he said Flocky, he knows what he wants, but now I think he is.
But I don't get how the child is gonna end up with him.
承知した。この決闘はあんたの勝ちだ。 アシェロット。この勝負、俺の勝ちだ。戦士の約束をたがえるなよ。分かっている。我が先祖アルトリウスの名にかけて速やかに兵を引こう。レイプさん、すまないが頼みがある。俺の首をヨウムの資料シルバルディに届けてくれ。召集を嫌って行方をくらましたと誤解されたら村が報復を受ける。お前という男はそこの貴様、望み通り俺の命をくれてやる。今すぐその子を離せ。よかった。とりあえず。今日から命を大事にしてやれ。トールズに感謝するんだな。てめえらクソガキ100人でも罪の苦しだ。トールズがいなけりゃ動かせないんだぞよ。奴一人で5人分漕いでたらしいぜ。へえ。しかしよかったぜ。ちょうど3隻目が欲しいとき。負傷は28名が、死者はいない？一人もがバカな。おい、船尾に来てくれ。アーセラット。だよ。せえな、まったく。トールズのガキだ。船底に隠れていやがったな。見ろよ、一丁前に探検なんか持ってるぜ。クルーサルルよくも父上を殺したな。お前も殺してやる。絶対に殺してやる。ぶっ殺してやるぞ。殺してやる。ガキのくせになんてねえ知られ。どうするアシュラッド。海に捨てるか。ほっとけ。どうせすぐ死ぬ。
Okay. Great. I would like now to watch the intro of the show to see it through these eyes. I don't know what just happened.
And you said I just want to get it over with. I wish we didn't get it over with this episode. Yeah, I know it's over.
Honestly,
I didn't expect it in this episode. Yeah, I don't know why.
I mean, as you can see, there were many things that happened in this episode that we didn't expect. But I think that most of the things we judged only by the intro and the fact that he was
on the ship.
And after that, in the combat or training, I don't know what the fuck was that. I mean, it looked like the training.
Yeah. I mean, in the intro, when he's let's say training him, fighting him, like the way that he looks at him, the way that Thorfinn looks at him, it always to me seemed very mad and very personal. But I could also just...
I always connected the fact that he is very mad, and this whole thing is very personal to him because he wants to avenge his father.
Yeah. But now it would make sense that he is looking at him that way because he does blame him for his father's death.
But I don't know what's gonna happen next.
I know,
the thing is,
I don't know. I was basing everything on Thorfinn not knowing who killed his father.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I want to say. The thing that is a little easier for me is the fact that Thorfinn knows and that he's not gonna trust this man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes it easier for me because that was the thing that was very fucked up in my eyes. The fact that he was training under him, from him.
Yeah. And
we had this whole theory that if he's training, if Eskil, whatever his name is the one training Thorfinn, that's gonna make Thorfinn trust him and look up to him. And
that was what would make me very mad.
I that is what would make this is kind of easier option for me, much easier option. Nothing here was easy, it was all horrible.
Yeah.
But just that part of me thinking that he's gonna look up to him and see his, let's say, father in him and stuff like that was the thing that made me so fucking mad.
Yeah.
So at least I really am glad that we don't have that.
Yeah.
Because I honestly don't know how I would be watching that. I would be fucking hating every second of that, you know?
Yeah.
So yeah, this way that part at least makes it a bit easier for me.
Just a little bit. Just a tiny bit, but nothing here makes it easy because Thorfinn in the beginning and in the end are two different kids. I just can't. The look in his eyes from the first 5 minutes of this episode until the last 3 minutes of this episode, that's just another fucking person. That's his whole life altered now because of what just happened.
Yes, and I also think that the actor.
Oh my god! I want to say that the voice actor of Thorfinn
did a fucking amazing job. Honestly, that was horrifying.
When he was yelling, to hear. I don't know how. Maybe he lost his voice because I don't know how he didn't. That was just the most gut-wrenching screaming that you could ever imagine.
Especially hearing that from a child.
Yeah.
And soldiers looked at the child and they were fucking shocked.
Yeah.
To see him, and they said something along the lines, but he's just a child. Look at the look in his eyes. What the fuck did you expect?
Yeah.
You killed his father right in front of him.
Oh, I don't know where to start. I mean, we have started, but I don't know where to go. First, the episode was so good. The episode was really good, from start to finish, and I think there are a lot of interesting things now to talk about. I think for Askald, it seems like they don't say the D. It seems like they end with a T. Askald. There are a lot of interesting things there to talk about. Thor died, and he died in the way that we kind of expected him to die, which was the only way I think you can kill the man is if he lets you kill him to protect the rest of the people on his crew. And we thought it was going to go down that way, and when Bjorn went and grabbed Thorfinn, that was a confirmation that we were going to go in that direction of how we're going to kill Thor. Again, I didn't know how then Thorfinn ended up with Askald and the rest of his crew. I mean, now it kind of, it makes sense. We still don't know. True. Yeah, he's legitimately with them right now, but we need to figure out how he's gonna.
I think he's gonna
moving forward. What exactly is gonna be happening here?
He's gonna have one goal, and that is to kill Askald.
Yeah,
and I think that's gonna continue.
Yeah.
And I think that's how he's gonna end up with him.
Yeah.
He's not gonna be strong enough to kill him.
Yeah.
But he's not gonna give up. He's gonna always continue
the thing
trying.
Is, I would tell you, because he yelled so much now at the end, Thorfinn, I'm gonna kill you. And the way that he is yelling, I wanted to say, I fucking believe you.
Yeah.
And maybe, I don't know, but maybe I would say that at the end of the show he does kill him, but I don't think so, nor do I want that for him. Like, I don't want him to kill anyone.
Honestly,
I don't want
he's
him
gonna be killing people. Honestly, I think this is that type of a show. I think this is Vikings. I think he is gonna continue gonna be killing people.
Yes, but like
about Askald, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know which kind of relationship they're gonna have, and how Askald gonna treat Thorfinn, and what's gonna happen there. Honestly, I have no idea. At the end, I don't think it's gonna be just like the revenge if he kills him. We'll see what type of relationship they're gonna have. It just depends on that. I can't say it's gonna be mercy kill if he kills him, but like just depends on which type of relationship they're gonna have.
I don't know. I think how it seems to me, like in this episode for Askald's character, I thought this was really interesting.
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, throughout the episode he is seeing what Thors is doing, how capable he is, and he challenges him to a duel. And we kind of see their strengths there. Like, clearly Thors is more physically capable than Askald. Askald had that moment where he had a plan and he managed to cut Thors, which is much more than anyone else did. So he's like a very capable warrior. Like, I think he relies more on his brain than his like brute strength and whatever. And he managed to cut him, but he was still outsmarted by Thors at the end. Like, Thors had a plan, even though when it seemed like Thors is gonna now, I mean, it didn't seem at any point like he was gonna lose, but at least he was at a disadvantage when this one broke his sword. Like, even that was a part of Thor's plan. And so like Thors then could have killed him, and yet he didn't. He didn't kill him at all. And like, we could say that backfired on him, but I think like in the grand scheme of things, like that is gonna be I think a catalyst for a lot of maybe change in Askald, because like first he spared his life, and Askald, you know, still had to kill him and whatever. Like, didn't want to honor the agreement that they set, and he did, let's say, honor it in the sense of like he said, yeah, you won, and I'm gonna honor the agreement, and meaning that we'll retreat and we're not gonna harm any one of you, but I still have to kill you. And Thors knows that, and he knows it's Floki, and he figured everything out. I mean, he again chose to give his life for that, to protect his people and his son there. And I think I'm gonna go back to Thors, but like for Askald, after that, and after like learning that he did not kill any of his men, like he thought that was, you know, that seems impossible. And Thors also said to him and to everyone else, kind of, you know, a true warrior doesn't need a sword. And because Askald was questioning everything, like, why did you, like, you're worth 50 men, like you can lead an army, you can do this, you can do that, so why were you just hiding for 15 years and doing nothing? Because like people do not understand where Thors is coming from. I thought it was a very telling moment when he asked him, do you have a kid? And this one said no. And so like that kind of tells you everything you need to know. He does not have a kid, so he does not, because like having children is
also
what,
a wife.
Yeah,
He doesn't have family at all.
and that's what made Thors become who he is now. Like, we have seen him in a different state. We have seen him when he was like, let's say, kind of like Askald, like in that, with that mindset. We have seen him there, and he is a completely different person. He doesn't want to kill anymore.
I think that's why he also escaped.
Of course,
ran away.
Of course,
it wasn't just of him surviving. It was him it was also for him to stop killing.
Yeah, I mean, his priorities completely shifted.
Also, when Askald asked like how many of people he injured, and they told him, let's say 30 or something, and he said how many of them died, and he said nobody, and he was shocked there. He was very surprised that like nobody died. I
think this is gonna be a big catalyst for Askald's character. I know. I mean, look, I'm gonna hate every single one of these things.
We're talking about it, and I know he's gonna be a great character. I'm 100% sure that's gonna happen. Like I said, the easier part for me, with the hardest thing for me, and the thing that I would hate about him the most, if he was the thing that we thought in the beginning, that he's gonna train Thorfinn, and then Thorfinn is gonna have no idea. And that's when I said I'm gonna fucking hate him for the rest of my life, and I still stand by that. But that didn't happen. The whole storyline didn't happen.
Yeah.
So I don't have the same opinion about him as I had in the last episode, because like completely the storyline has shifted.
Yeah.
I mean, it is different than I expected it to be. And I do think this is gonna be a catalyst, like you said, for his growth.
I mean, you can even see when they're on the ship and leaving, and he's like lying down, and he's remembering that Thor's didn't kill anyone. Like, that's the scene that he remembers, and he's really actually dwelling on it. And now he also sees his child. And while Thorfinn is like fucking screaming bloody murder, everyone's laughing, and like Askald is the only person who is not laughing. And, you know, he tells them not to kill him. Like, he's gonna die either way. That's what he says. But I think, like, it is the beginning of a very interesting type of dynamic that they're gonna have, where Thorfinn is gonna want to kill him with everything that he has. And Askald is, I think, gonna go through some motions. I thought, like, when he asked him, like, do you have a kid? And this one said no. And, like, I know that Thorfinn is gonna end up with him. I thought for a second that this is gonna, like, it reminded me actually for a second of Silco from Arcade. It reminded me for a brief second of like his relationship with Jinx. And because like we had that moment between Silco and he was speaking to, I think, was it a statue or something, of Jinx's dad near the end. And like he kind of came to a conclusion of like what it was to like have a child, and how that makes you feel. And like he suddenly understood Jinx's father more than he ever understood him, because before that, like, he didn't, you know. And now that he had Jinx, that kind of also shifted his sort of mindset, where he was like so focused on his goal, but at the end he was willing to give it up for her, you know. And I thought like that one line made me think it was gonna be like something along those lines, because it seems to me like Askald is gonna go through these emotions, and especially having that child who so actively wants here to kill you, like around you. I think that's gonna affect him in an interesting way, and I think that's gonna be a fascinating story to watch if it goes down that road. We have not had this show for that many episodes for me to be able to tell what the like general message of it is. But I like what I want it to be, and what it, to me, it seems like it should be, is like who Thors is as a person. Like that to me seems the core of the show, and like what they want to achieve, maybe. And so like because of those reasons, and because of like everything that Thor says, like what it means to be a real warrior, and it's not about using your sword and killing people, it's about something completely different. It's about raising a fucking family. It's about providing for your community. It's about doing the best you can as people. I think that they focus on, I think there was a lot of focus on that, which is why I don't know if the child is gonna kill anyone. Like, because I think him killing anyone, like that's gonna be such a fucking large moment, and I don't think it's gonna happen like this is season 1, right?
Interesting.
Because like his father said, use it only to defend yourself, use it only, like you should not kill. Like his father instilled that so hard in him, and like we can go one of two ways. We can go into him like killing left and fucking right, you know. We can go into that, and then by the end, maybe
that's what I
like his father's words finally resonate, and he like doesn't, he maybe lets go of living with that anger, because that's not what his father will want for him ever.
But again, I'm basing much of it on an intro.
Mm-hmm.
He is very fighting in the intro.
Mm-hmm.
We know how Vikings are.
Mm-hmm.
He stands on the graveyard of all the dead people around him, dead bodies. So to me, it seems impossible in this show that we're gonna go through the entire show and he's not gonna kill a living person. Honestly. So from my point of view, it seems like he is gonna be so angry that he is gonna kill people, and that his father's words and meaning of them is gonna come later. Maybe it doesn't have to be. It can be the other way. Just
like, I think there's only two options. Either he kills left and right, and then later on, kind of gets it, or he wants to kill people so fucking badly, but he physically cannot, because he knows that's not what his father wants him to do. I think that's one of two ways that we can go. Yeah. And I need a couple of more episodes to see what's gonna happen there.
I agree. I mean, don't ask me which one would I choose.
Yeah.
I would definitely choose not killing one, that option,
I want to see if it affects Askald or whatever.
Definitely
to
will.
Create, for this child who has in the beginning, yelled at him, haha, my father is better, and something like that. He seemed like such a kid.
Yeah.
In the beginning when he was yelling at him how his father is much stronger, and he seemed like such an odd kid when he is yelling how much he's gonna kill them. I wonder if it affects him that he did this. He created, if let's say Thorfinn becomes this killing fucking machine, I wonder if it affects him that he created him to be so. That his actions brought to this.
I think he will definitely be affected by the whole thing. And that's gonna completely change him, meaning he's gonna try to change.
Yeah.
He's gonna want to change.
He also does seem like a person that dies.
That's what I think. I honestly think... You mean Askald?
Mm-hmm.
I think he's gonna die at the end.
He seems like the person that dies at the end. I would say that as well.
That's what I think. And that's why I think that there is a possibility of Thorfinn throughout this whole show being so eager to kill him.
Yeah.
And then at the end not killing him from revenge. You know what I mean?
Yeah, maybe just if they're in a battle and he gets mortally wounded and he's bleeding out, and he kills him like a mercy
either
kill.
Leaves him like that, or kills him. But again, we're pulling this out of nothing.
Really nothing. The manga is not even fucking over.
Exactly.
We are 4 episodes in, and there are gonna be 5 seasons, and we're talking about the end. Exactly. What the fuck are we basing this on?
Exactly. So we don't know anything. Mm-mm. We're just trying to figure something out,
Yeah. Again, I think
and
throughout the show,
we're led by most other shows, the story that has already been told in my mind.
Yeah, that as well as and also I do the things that the show, let's say, values, and what I think they want to portray is people like Thor's, that just goodness, and so that's the way I'm gonna look at the show, kind of through that idea, and the rest of it is gonna be how cruel and how dumb it is that we are dying for what, and that we are making our children fight for what, I think that's the way I'm gonna be watching the show. And so with that in mind, I think that's why I can think towards the end of what's gonna be the general message of it, which is Thor's fucking right, and so we have to go through to that,
Yeah, but we do have 5 seasons.
Yeah.
Of the show.
Yeah, so it's gonna be a lot of fucking wars and a lot of dead people, and for what, Again, I don't know what to say about Thor's. Thor's is dead. Thor's died just holding his head up fucking high. He got so many arrows in him, and he's still standing, speaking without a fucking problem. So fucking unfair. He was worth every single one of them there. No one there could even stand close to him.
I'm gonna need Flocky to die as well.
Oh, I'm gonna need Flocky first.
I'm gonna need Flocky to fucking die as well. He's maybe even my most hated by far.
Absolutely. What a pathetic creature.
I fucking hate him.
I would have more fucking respect for him if he came there to kill him himself.
Exactly.
I would have more respect for you. This way I have no respect for you. I think you're a fucking coward. Exactly. And I cannot stand him. Oh my god. I am... All my anger is directed at Flocky right now. All of it.
I agree completely.
Because I don't think for Askald, I think he's gonna go through some now development and everything. For Flocky, I just think he's gonna stay a fucking bitch.
Like I said, yes, it's what's not helping Gaskell's case is that like he killed Thors, who is such a great man, and he left his child without a father. Children. I mean, we have another. Thors has another child. We're probably gonna see her as well. So like that's not helping his case. But at the same time, the storyline that I was scared the most of is not happening. And the thing is, I think he's gonna have a good storyline. So if that makes him a better human, I am excited to see that storyline. I'm very excited to see that storyline. And so
and for Floki, there's nothing to look forward to.
I'm not. There is nothing I look forward to. I mean,
don't even try to give me his story or
that's
something.
what I'm looking forward to.
Don't even fucking try to give me a development there. I fucking hate him. Briefly, I really hope that we continue following the other kids. I really like Ari. Is that his name?
I mean, I definitely Ari. I think
so. Ari, right? He is what a fucking sweet boy.
So sweet.
Like he was so scared, and then when they attacked Thors, he just there's no thought. He's coming to avenge him, and you know, Askell's keeping his promise. Does not killing the kid. You know, I mean, he has still no chance. Like you know.
Of course. I wish we would continue. I don't know. I think we will. I'm not sure.
I feel like maybe we can follow them because like
they're coming back. So like we would lose so many characters. I mean, we would get so many more. But I feel like we should continue story of like Thor's daughter as well. So I don't expect us not to see her ever again.
No, I think maybe we're gonna like.
And if we're going back to
like a storyline, we're gonna follow Thorfinn now on the boat with the rest of these guys, and like Ari and Leif and everyone. Maybe went back to tell the rest of the people, I guess, that Thors is
honestly,
dead, then I would assume that they would embark on looking for
the child,
for the kid. Like I would feel like Ari and Leif and the rest of them,
and maybe his sister,
and maybe but like I would feel like they would feel some type of like responsibility towards Thors, who gave his life protecting them, to go and look for the kid. And I would assume that the sister joins them, maybe even the mother joins them.
I mean, I don't know.
The mother's sick, actually.
Exactly.
So like, I don't know.
Mother is of bad health. That's how they described her.
Yeah.
So I would
not
like the
sister
assume that
could be going.
But I would accept. I mean, I'm hoping that we're gonna have more storyline.
That's a storyline that I will also really love. To follow them going to get him.
I mean, I'm hoping. I would not like if we'll lose the whole story, because I mean, as much as Thorfinn, he's gonna have a great storyline. I mean, there is also these characters that I think could have an amazing story for themselves.
And especially I think Ari, who like Thors said to him, also like as like don't use the word kill so lightly. And so like I really want to know how he develops himself as a person who has seen Thors, and how Thors was, and how he wasn't like a Viking in the way that they taught him to be a Viking. I want to see how people that are influenced by Thors grow up to be.
That's what I mean. That's they are the ones I would more expect to immediately now learn from Thors. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know.
Like, he is such a small kid who's been broken.
Thorfinn is too fucking young to be like, well, my father would want this, I guess.
At least to me. And I think I as much as I think the storyline where he doesn't kill anybody would be easier one, nicer one, but I don't think this show is going down that bad, honestly.
I don't know. I think the next couple of episodes are gonna be crucial for us to figure out where it's gonna go.
Yeah, definitely.
Because like so far, I don't think we have enough information to go on. I'm going off on like other shows.
Exactly. That's
and how it will be done, and like what I think the general point of the show is gonna be, which I think again it's kind of visible through Thors.
Yeah.
You know, very early on, it's very visible through Thors.
Yeah.
So like that's what I'm basing my assumptions on so far. I'm very excited to see now where this goes. I think we're gonna enter into the storyline that we're gonna be following.
Yeah, honestly, I'm very excited. I think this was a great episode.
Yeah.
A really good episode.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see what's gonna happen next.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon. Bye.